Uh-oh. Go. Uh-oh. 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 What's going on? I'm just walking up to the barbecue. I haven't even got there. Oh, shit. Here we go. I haven't even arrived at the barbecue. What are we doing? Oh, my God. What the heck? Oh, man. What is going on? Wow. What the heck? Right when I...
Right on
Good
time.
to see you.
Streamer, we in LA.
Hey,
how you
what's
doing?
up?
Hey, how are you?
Eric.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I got crazy hair today.
No, it looks great.
Thanks. Yes.
We in LA has new hair. It's awesome.
No.
I have the same hair as yesterday. Is someone really...
What's going on? What happened? Shit. Right when I walk up.
We're having a barbecue. What the fuck are you talking about? You can have a barbecue in LA?
Get on the open sidewalk, you can have it on your property.
You're saying that people can have barbecues anywhere.
I don't have open flame in the city of Los Angeles on your property.
Oh my God.
Yeah, LAPD didn't tell us anything yesterday. They were here.
Yeah, why did LAPD say nothing?
Yeah, they were here yesterday. They never made
Yeah, why was LAPD here and said nothing? What's the fine?
No.
cooperation.
What? What's the fine? It's a fine? It's a fine?
Did I say that was a fine?
I don't know. Is it a fine? What is it?
Did I say that was a fine? I'm asking you, sir. We don't find you.
There's no fine?
We don't find you.
You arrest people? No? So you're just asking me? What law is that? Tell me the law. Can you tell me the law, sir? Please? Or we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. Tell us what the law is. What the fuck is your guys' problem? Alright, well continue grilling.
Thanks for wasting taxes!
That was interesting. My goodness. Whoa. Woo! Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Yeah.
That was
If having
interesting.
a barbecue is an act of protest, then I'm fucking in, man. Bail me out.
Whoa.
You see how that correlated with the parking people too?
Yes. Hey, I know my hair is crazy today.
I sent you the $5.
Oh my gosh, that was so sweet of you. That's so sweet of you.
Only person I've ever been able to send
you're so kind.
What is it called?
You're so kind. Super chat.
A super chat.
That was so kind of
I'm
you.
waiting for you to get monetized so I can send you some super chats. Yeah, I'd never
Thank
done it.
you.
I was like, what is the dollar sign next to this?
That was so kind.
I was shocked. I was like, it went through. She got it. I saw you back in the car. You were like, yeah.
I was so excited. I've never had super chats
that you
before.
got it.
I just started getting them. This is the first week.
Oh, great. So I hope it helps you a little bit.
Oh, yes,
Now
that
I
was-
know you have it.
You don't have to do it again, but I that was fun. Thank you. That's so helpful.
I'd like
Thank
to
you.
help everybody out.
Good SP. Woo!
I'm not a streamer. I'm just a viewer.
Oh my gosh, I walked up right into this.
Yes. I knew that fire department was going to stop here. They were coming in too slow.
But they didn't enforce anything, which is very
No, they
strange,
just
right?
say you can't have an open flame. That's all.
But that's not open, or is that open?
Yeah, it is
It's open, or
You know, normally people use the propane tanks. You know, when they're cooking hot dogs on the street, vendors, yeah, they're all using propane. But
wow.
he didn't enforce it, and he didn't give us a ticket. So d.o.a. says, the hell with him.
The hell with them, yeah.
We're gonna keep barbecuing.
I think we match almost. Look, let's see. On the
Oh, we got blue glass.
we're twins. My hair's crazy today, you guys.
No, she has it tied back. It's not wild.
It's like it's really sloppy braids.
Got cornrows going on.
It's really sloppy braids that I slept in.
Sloppy
I'm like, am I
braids.
really gonna go down like this? I said, yep.
Cool.
Yeah, but we match glasses. Let's see who's here.
Yeah, you missed out yesterday.
I know. It was
There's a sign. Okay, around the corner, right here. What's that street called?
Catalina?
Catalina, like around the building.
Oh, I
On
saw.
the window,
Yeah.
it says help up there.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
Dude, I came here like around 2 in the afternoon. It was still there, so they haven't scratched it off any further.
I went.
Oh, they took it off? Oh, see, at 2 o'clock I came and it was still up there.
I saw the Sea Org member checking if you could still see it.
No way.
Yeah. That was like the best time to.
I think it was a kid.
Hell yes. We protesting again.
I think he was a kid.
How are you?
Well,
Wow, look at this, you guys. d.o.a hooked it up.
you can see the look of it.
So I have a message for you. Let's see. Let's see. It says, can you go to Tori's phone? She has a troll in her chat, a fake Jessica, and she's very crude. Can you block her for Tori?
And they're on good boat. They're like, oh, there's no
I'm
fine.
new to this too.
Jessica, I'm not gonna.
Oh, I think
She's my friend. It's just
Oh,
a
she-
I literally watched a homeless.
She says it's Jessica. I guess they say it's a fake Jessica. Oh, I think they already deleted it. They already caught
They
her.
already
Yeah,
deleted it.
they got him. And thank you guys.
Whoever, thank you guys, and thank you for helping me.
I don't.
That's really gross that someone would take her name and do that. That's
I know.
gross. Thank you for letting us know.
Yes,
I
thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And whoever deleted it, thank you.
Yes.
I know I need mods, and I have mods. Jessica's mother is my mod, but I didn't call her because I didn't think we'd be here long.
Yeah.
So I think I probably sign off because I don't have any mods here, and I don't want to just. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Thank you. I am going to end off pretty soon.
He came on, he was kind of like,
I'm going to also run out of juice.
her boyfriend.
You need my charger?
Like, hey, Layla, let's get,
I have one.
Layla's like, no, I'm not getting
Layla standing on business.
Yeah,
I can put it. I can put it just so you have a safe way home.
Okay, I'm going to get off.
You gonna get up? Okay.
I'm telling them in the
I
chat,
know there
hey,
are
it's
some
probably not
creepy
worth it.
people,
Oh.
and I don't want
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But that guy, he killed out
Yeah.
creepy things
I'm
that are
sorry.
just like shouldn't be said.
I know. I've gotten those. I've gotten some weird. And sometimes I don't even understand what the reference is because I'm busy, and then I look down, and then I have to like review it later, you know. Like,
Right.
And I didn't understand. They're like, "Did you know that was an insult?" I'm like, I had no idea. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Right.
I'm so new to this. Yeah.
I like your hair. All right, so now we're staying despite the firemen saying we have to go.
No open flames.
No info.
Yeah.
That was the deal.
So
But he's,
maybe a legitimate call finally, you know, versus the fake ones that I'm documenting.
It's not an open flame though.
Yeah.
It's a close flame now.
It's close flame. It's not open flame.
Is that what they were
It's covered
upset
to
about?
barbecue.
Is that what they were upset about?
yeah, no open flame. That was it. That's
Yeah,
the
but he
reason.
didn't. He wouldn't cite me a code or tell me if it was a fine or anything.
Hello. Good to see you.
No. I mean, if officers don't know.
You could say that's
I was watching a car get
I
towed up
blame
the street.
Odo.
He's on bullshit.
I thought I saw a tow truck up the street.
And the cops were there before.
I thought for
Tighten it up a little bit.
No stream for you?
Not yet. Not yet. I gotta get going.
Oh, you're not gonna say my hair is crazy. I know. By the way,
Cool. That's super cool.
it's really
like-
sloppy, but I sometimes do it so when I take it out, it's like this crazy,
It's like Vikings. So, super cool. Yeah. What? These comments are so inappropriate. Like, I just got the most hysterical email too.
really.
I'm literally laughing sometimes about this stuff because people try to make anything and
Anybody else want
everything.
anything to drink? You want a water or Gatorade?
I mean, it ended with me being declared a great man. So
That's good.
I know. I was like, even the anonymous emails that are like, so sorry, I'm like being bullied over a parking ticket, are like, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. And I'm like, try harder, Osa. Try harder.
Yeah, try hard.
Because I'm so sure now that there's like a room full of people at like Scientology who are devoting themselves to trolling these chats just to try to terrorize us through it because they can do it over the internet. It's anonymous. It's easy to do. And they get to mess with us. So
You just saw my comment, right?
Yeah.
Like, get straight at, yeah,
like
yeah.
some of it's crazy. So we gotta start blocking keywords. Like there's a keyword that can be blocked. And I'm gonna up some moderation of mine for sure.
Yeah, I gotta do keywords too. Let's
I
see.
could do a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger sounds good.
Let's see. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this spread.
It's not bad. Just eating tonight. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get my food first, and then I'll like live. Eating while living is like. I know.
Technology is dead. Look at that, you guys.
I think I'm able to eat a cheeseburger without needing to live stream it. But I'm loaded up. I got a fresh camera battery.
Wow, d.o.a. You really. I don't know how you do it. You really do it though.
The chat did it, man.
Yeah, but you're cooking. You like
Everything. They come when they're in a meeting.
the chat is amazing. Is that burger or turkey burger? Wow.
There's one plate here. Yeah, I think
Let's see.
All right, hang on, guys.
Is it whole meat?
Yeah.
cheeseburger.
I prefer the hot dogs. I mean, hamburgers gonna be all beef.
Yeah.
Really, they're really gonna
That
have a
looks
fire
so
truck come
good.
out to tell us not to barbecue? Like all of LA.
Yeah. Like
All of LA.
everybody
This is the most.
serving food on
This
the
is the most
sidewalks.
patrolled
Glory.
area in all of LA. They have more service than anybody else in the whole LA.
You can send it to me. What's my email? Oh my God, weinlosangeles@gmail.com. weinlosangeles@gmail.com. Thank you for saying my hair looks awesome. It's really sloppy. It's hard. Your arms get really tired when you do it, and then you sleep in it and it's sloppy. What's up, Johnny? Midnight. Oh, 20 left.
Okay. No, thank you. We even got lettuce, bro.
That's right, Ganja girl.
Yeah, I'm turning some stuff back.
That's right.
Healthy, nutritious, d.o.a.
The monkey pictures?
Yeah, Carl, that's true.
Get some
Oh, no problem.
condiments here.
Chewies, no problem. Jaybird, what's up?
Get it done.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna get some. Let's see. What am I gonna get? I think I'm going to indulge in some chips. And
NFC, yeah. The chat always.
oh, please.
Sure, that's like a baby
We
swap.
got forks?
Yeah. That's just to be expected.
All right, I'm gonna this on.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm
And
just
it's
gonna
like,
do a cookie.
hey, I'll
This
abide
looks
by your
amazing.
rules if you tell
Look
me
at
what
this
the hell
cookie.
the rules are. They just want to like come and like be like, oh
Sorry.
yeah, just believe exactly what I say.
Look at these cupcakes. Okay,
Nice.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
No entree?
I said nothing yesterday.
Sometimes I skip on the beef, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, they were fine with it. They were fine with
This
it.
looks good.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I want to, but
That's why in my chat I make sure I change up the rules.
that's true.
So they get it.
It's my favorite song, by the way.
You could go no carbs.
I know.
Scientology, it's a cult.
Let's see.
The sidewalk. Look who owns the sidewalk now.
Yeah. Where's the sidewalk police now?
Where's your microphone?
I know, I forgot it. Shoot, I should have brought my mic.
She's very good at trying to get me to
They really are happy about us. That was the longest honk.
I think people are definitely the word is spread. I've seen people drive by here and just,
Yeah.
they for sure like, they're just people in the neighborhood who are interested. Oh,
I only
gosh.
tell you because you're on stream.
Oh, thanks.
It's just a tiny little seed. But say it again. Yeah, I hear.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, a lot of honking. It's way more than a lot of food, huh? Here.
That name you guys have, it's like, especially after eating, it's great.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm
no,
so
it's perfect.
you know I forget that like because they say so much. You know, it's like now I'm desensitized.
I feel sick now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's like,
But they don't honk as much there, huh? Here and there, but it's so much more busy there, and there's more honking here. I don't know.
I haven't seen too many people, like supporters of what you guys are doing, honk outside La Poubelle. But here they do.
Yeah,
Here they do.
yeah.
You can't also because it's LA, so when people honk, you don't know if they're just honking at a car or.
Exactly.
Yeah. So earlier today is. I guess they were moving their car. Yeah. This like far right streamer who's a known bad. I was talking about with d.o.a. who's a known bad actor. He says that a Red Bull car hit him on the freeway. He's been involved in a lot of different accidents while he is doing his version of streaming. So anyway,
He's a white. You said it's the extremist?
He's a far right streamer. Like he got. Sorry, it's not like your channel is probably he got banned from YouTube for harassing undocumented migrants.
Oh shit!
At the border.
And he got hit with. Oh, that's good, but not good for the Red Bull guy, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wish danger to anybody, but
I'm like.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. So Wired wrote an article about some of these streamers, and they were banned the next day from, which is the power of the press.
Right.
They were banned the next day by YouTube. So anyway.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good, right? I think so. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, sir.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking about the
it.
Dahlia that you studied the Dahlia, the Black Dahlia.
Oh, the Black Dahlia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a stream on that? I was thinking about that today and starting to research it.
We and I were talking about doing like a collaborative stream, or maybe even just talking about because you're interested in.
Well, I'm interested in other like cults and cult leaders and crime, But I know that you've already studied this, and I thought that would be really interesting to learn like how that went down.
Yeah, the most likely killer of the Black Dahlia, if you guys are familiar with that, was Dr. George Hodel, who was a doctor who lived in Los Angeles, and his house is on the house is on Franklin Avenue. Like I walk past it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it was on one of my streams. We kind of, it's got an odd feel.
Yeah.
And that crime was, so Dr. George Hodel, the likely suspect, his son became an LAPD detective, ended up basically breaking this entire story when he was going through his father's things, I think after he passed away, and he found a photo of the Black Dahlia, Elizabeth Short. And it's highly likely that the LAPD covered up that crime. There's been a lot of talk out here about what goes on, so that's, I think, an interesting...
Yeah.
They likely covered that up because his father was very powerful in LA.
Oh.
He was a doctor. Anyway.
Would you guys want us to do a stream on that? Because he's already studied this, and I think that's very interesting to hear about how the police could have covered that up and the whole story. Oops. Let's see.
I've done that too.
It's interesting, right? Yeah, I think that's so interesting, and I really know very little about it.
Oh my gosh, that's even scarier.
Hey, I want to say something real quick. Not that this stuff tends to help trolling, but you never know, you might reach someone. It's like anyone who's like being like super. Yeah, I think you're gonna get food. Those people are out here like in the woods.
He is. He is.
Eating's pretty good. They're out here doing what activism is, and it's like absolutely crazy to like post some of that stuff. And if I were you, and this is all I'm gonna say, I would really think about like who you become. Because sometimes when you go that route, you can't go back and you can't turn it off. So think about rejoining humanity, and that's my sole commentary on that.
Woo! Yes, preach. Were they shitting on me?
No, not on you. No, they're just like being weird. I don't know.
Yeah. It's weird because I straight out the gate had a few trolls in mind.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really help, but like, I say my piece. It's my channel.
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you. I love it. I love it. That's right. That's right. We're gonna do the Black Dahlia. We're gonna do something on that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And his son, Steve Hodel, who worked for LAPD, he interviewed in that book somebody. It was an older. Every time I'm trying to say something, the sirens, without fail.
Oh no. Yeah.
There's a hospital around here, so it's not, hopefully not another incident.
Yeah. That's true.
So his son interviewed this retired LAPD guy who went way back to the 40s or 50s, and he remembered riding in a car with the commissioner at the time. These crimes took place in, I think, the 30s or 40s.
Right.
And someone brought it up. So this guy was driving the commissioner, and someone in the car, like some high up guy, said, "Yeah, everybody knows who killed the Black Dahlia. It's this doctor, and it's been covered up. The department can't get him, doesn't want to, whatever."
Right.
So, pretty crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, we're gonna plan a stream like that.
Yeah. We'll do a.
And then we should drive by the place so you could point it out. I'm sure you've done it already. Though.
Yeah, we could even walk by too. We could drive by.
Hey, you're so cute. I love your outfit.
That is a great outfit.
This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes, you look cozy. I want one of those. Yeah.
Hey, d.o.a, do you have a locker storage?
Yeah, I got storage
Let's
locker.
see.
Okay, cool.
Hey there.
I can't get to it.
Kirsty got muted on your live.
Say it again.
Kirsty, she got muted on her live.
Oh, what happened?
She asked a question and like somebody muted her. Just so you know.
Okay. Huh. Okay, I will look. I will look, Lori. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ganja girl. Yeah, it's really a lot of trolls right away, and with Tori too, and with Eric too. What's going on tonight? And like, what's going on tonight?
His message is crazy tonight.
Yeah, what's going on tonight?
Scientology.
It's
them
what's going
doing it,
on.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
This is the best way they can attack us without doing it openly.
yeah.
Spread that misinformation, get up in that chat. Yeah.
Puff Drabbin, you're right. Yeah. There's something's going on. I don't know.
I think I have a room full of people.
That's okay. We're here. We're
It's
having
like China or
fun.
Russia. Information warfare.
Yeah.
So, there's digital life and then there's real life. And somewhere they meet.
Somewhere they meet. That's true. It's so different here than La Poupe. Like, it's quiet.
So quiet. Especially late at night, it's so quiet. You can like hear a pin drop.
It has a creepy feeling. Like, La Poubelle is always like this hectic, you know, you gotta watch your back feeling, but here it's like creepy, you gotta watch your back. Creepy quiet, which is worse, which is scarier.
I think La Poubelle, just because the people factor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you're
here,
right.
I mean, Scientologists could slash your tires. Maybe they'll send somebody to attack you or something.
Yeah.
But like, La Poubelle, it's ever just present drunk people who are upset and often not easily persuaded.
Yeah.
But,
True.
yeah, I mean, I hear those where the Scientologists are. Like, La Poubelle, you know, is Costa's restaurant driving with customers, but this is direct with Scientology out here at the Blue Building. And every time we're here, it annoys them. We know that.
Yeah.
They're watching it on the cameras.
Yeah.
The longer d.o.a does a cookout here, the more subversive it is. Because it's like having a party every day on their doorstep.
That is true. That is kind of funny, though.
And this is a really nice spot, even by LA standards. So
Totally.
delicious. d.o.a can cook.
I want one so bad, but then,
Wait, they tried to, I think they
oh.
did that coordination.
You know, sometimes when I didn't eat red meat for like, I don't even know, 10 or more than that, 15 years. Only once in a blue moon, like when my mom cooks something serious, I'll eat it. And then I'll get really tired. You know, I don't know. I heard there's a what do you call a blood type that maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm like, if I eat it, then I'm gonna get so sleepy. I don't know. But I want one.
Tomatoes,
all the
lettuce,
bullshit fire calls,
cheese.
you're not going to come out
Cheese.
here and tell me anything, really.
I'm digging the idea of a cupcake or a cookie.
Sweets. Going for the sweets.
Yep. I want to ask Tori something.
Then that's what matters.
so thank you.
Upkeep. This spot is because this spot
Sorry, I
is we
had to
could
get off,
be
but
clear of the
everybody's
sidewalk. We're not in the
a
road.
moderator.
We're inside the truck coming and going. They see us having fun.
I didn't want to.
You can sit on the chair over there.
Oh.
You get it and bring it over here for
Oh,
you.
it's okay. Oh,
It's a small little chair.
this one? Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. This is cool. I can just sit like that? Like right here. Oh, cool. Thank you.
There's even a backpack pouch here.
Oh, wow. This is cute. How cute.
And a blanket.
How cute.
I dropped it for you.
Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll move this. Ah,
Okay, hey.
I don't want to
I'm
be
free from
in the back.
Thank
Ah.
you for. Were you on before? GOP?
I'll just kick it here.
Where's Jessica from Odessa? What do you want to do? No, I just said, I'm telling somebody on my chat that there were a bunch of phony
Okay,
Jessica.
now I can see.
Now I called her mom and she's going to come on the
Hey, Nikki. Oh, this was the wrong spot. Why did I do that? I just like went right in front of d.o.a. Yeah.
on your chat. On my channel. Oh, okay. I don't know whether Jessica's coming.
Let me move this way. Sorry, sir. I think. I'm gonna go this way.
You are right about that.
I think Tori's in the middle of the conversation, so I'm gonna ask her a question in just a bit. But I want to say, what's up to you guys? All right. Cassie, hey, how you doing? What up, Nikki? I can eat meat, but I mean, I eat chicken and, but with pork and beef, I kind of just, like, it makes me feel like a certain way, kind of tired. Ugh. Bob Cox is in the house.
All right, so hot dog is made. I got some lettuce too. I'm just getting some lettuce. Nothing like that.
So, not too cold tonight.
I feel like
It's
a
good
rabbit.
vibes. I stayed up like all night trying to finish and catch up and music and learning technical things and that I had a little gig earlier in the night. That's why I couldn't come. And yeah, it's pretty chill. So I've been thinking a lot about what different things I could do in my studio. And like when you want to do something so good and then you don't do anything because it's kind of overwhelming. You never had time to like do the vision that you like. So I'm just going to just pick something and pick like a cult or some kind of documentary. Maybe I'll watch it with you guys if you're into it, and then we could chat. And I will have already researched different interviews and more stuff and blah 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 blah. But I'm thinking about which one I would start with.
Everything strange that happens here.
And I'm thinking either, fail. He dropped his people. I'm thinking Wild Country. David Koresh, I started to review. That's always in my mind, Waco. But that one I really have to spend time on because that one is, you can't just throw that together. There's a lot of research and there's a lot of misinformation and I have to prepare for that one. But what do you think about Wild Country? Waco's insane, right? But when I've gone down the rabbit hole a few times and the survivors say that the documentary, the movie was complete shit and that's not how it happened.
But d.o.a. throwing down.
Which I tend to believe the people that were there. But I need to just get organized and collect it all in an organized way. So, but that would be such a good one. I need to do it justice. But have you guys seen Wild Country? Feds did them dirty, yeah. And so there's the Feds did them dirty, there's that. But then there's also, the sexual abuse, victims. And there's that, So I got to make sure I know my shit, and I don't 100% know, I got to research a lot more. But so now you don't know Wild Country? Oh my gosh. That is such an interesting one because it's, debate of, is it a cult? Is it, it has all the makings of a cult. But a lot of people say that America is sensationalizing the documentary and making it more of a cult than it was, and this was a spiritual leader. But the spiritual leader did abuse his power, and I don't know. But one of the high-ups in this cult, her name is Sheila. She's still alive. She still sometimes does interviews, and it's so interesting. I think you guys will find it interesting. I'm thinking about that one, but there's a few others. Let's see, what other ones? Oh my gosh, my brain's stopping. I should eat a cookie. Let's see. Yes, I could. Ramadashi's so awful. I shouldn't even tried that. It's Ramadashi.
I know they're.
That's a terrible. I can't pronounce it. I'm such a jerk. Heaven's Gate. Ooh, that was one. That was one, right? Okay, so the Heaven's Gate.
Getting some crazy comments.
It's so disturbing. Is that going to be too heavy for everybody? I mean, they're all heavy, right? They're all heavy. What am I talking about?
But
They're all heavy.
I like this new
It's
d.o.a.
just, I guess I said that one's heavy because I just revisited the interviews of the people that thought they were going to, not unalive themselves, even though they were unaliving themselves, but they believed they were just going to the comet. And that was the day of, so that was in my mind. So dark. But how you got from not thinking that to thinking that is kind of like Tori told me years ago. She wouldn't remember this, but at a protest, she says it's the mind control train. It's a slow train. You get on it, and it's a slow train, but at the end of your destination, you're thinking a lot different than you ever thought you would.
If you're hungry,
Let's see.
I heard a squirrel parrot.
Pyramid cult in Georgia. Let's see.
I know, leave the Sea or get some barbecue. Who doesn't love
QAnon.
And they're saying that we're not friendly enough.
You know why the cult of QAnon is so interesting? Is because, Scientology is going down because of the internet.
Hey, Sea Org!
But QAnon somehow utilized the internet, and so did, I'll probably get taken off by saying this, but ISIS,
Good idea.
they were making slick videos and really recruiting young people with the internet and social media. So I found that really interesting that, usually, cults thrive with closing off information, closing off outside ideas, which is true. But somehow, Q and ISIS utilize that. You know what I mean? And I thought, I was tripping on that. Like, how is there anybody else that adapted to this modern idea and said, all right, we're going to utilize this? Those are the only two I can think of right now. I'm sure there's more, but I would love to look into that. I know Vice did something on it.
So everything coming.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Scientology has this thing where, you know how it is, like everything that L. Ron Hubbard says is never can be changed, It's like doctrine, and they hate like groups that, tried to practice Scientology in their own way. He hated that. So to this day, you still have to like wipe your windows with, what is it, a newspaper? Only way to clean your windows is with a newspaper and Windex or whatever, so we're still doing that silliness, like everything to the T. So there's no modernizing or adapting. What's the phrase, adapt or die? So that's kind of good. They're dying because of the internet, but then there's other cults that somehow figured it out how to utilize it.
This is in the chat.
Let's see. That's true. That's true, Johnny. That's true. I found it really interesting watching these documentaries of young people. I know this is very controversial, but that ended up going to Syria and joining ISIS. And they, like were like 15 years old or whatever, and they were recruited, some on like Twitter, and then, but they were doing these slick, like slick videos, that try to really westernizing, like trying to look like cool, like modernized Rambo videos, and these pretty much kids that went there and then wanted to leave. They realized they made a big mistake. And then the debate on should they be allowed back in, some, I think a few from America, or some from Australia and some from England, I think. I have to remember. I'm not even sure if all of them came back. But there's a debate on that. And I always find it the hardest thing because when we're not at this barbecue where it's kind of loud and distracted, I'd love to get your guys' opinion because this is a really fiery topic, I think. I do believe that anybody can get brainwashed, right? I do understand that because I kind of was when I was in I still trip to this day. This is why I'm here, of how my brain after 2 or 3 years got very wacky, very freaking wacky. I was thinking and believing things, when I was in the Scientology Acting Academy. So I do believe that anybody in the right place at the right time can get brainwashed. Maybe not in Scientology, but it might be something else, right? So if I believe that, then should we forgive people? And I know there's levels of responsibilities, there's levels. I don't consider Francois at the same level, even she was a Scientologist, or Tom Cruise, as just a regular Scientologist. Because I don't know, maybe that's wrong of me, but I think they have more access to information, and I think there's other incentives. So, but should we forgive the kids that went to ISIS that didn't understand what they were doing? Or should we be like, no, you're punished forever? You know what I mean? Or should we forgive some of the brainwashed people that committed certain kind of crimes, or, you know what I mean? Like, how do you, even Steve Hassan, who's like the number one cult leader, like not cult leader, number one cult expert, and I guess in America, he wrote The Bite Theory. He gets asked things like this too, and he hesitates, and he's like, I know, he says, I was in the Moonies. I would have been like a January 6th person going to Capitol Hill. I would have, KILLED, for the Moonies leader when I was brainwashed. But people still have to be held accountable for their actions. So, like, where's the line? You know what I mean? I find that such an interesting topic. I haven't even completely come to. Let's see what you guys think. Glenn Close, yes. You sent, yes. And I started to look that up, but I didn't get far. Oh my God, that'd be so good. That's such a good one.
Sent me home back to Burbank, and then he lived way
It's almost like,
Oh, dang.
yeah,
He's got it right.
totally.
Well, thank you.
It's a challenging topic.
Paved the way for this, you and Tori.
Hey, are you taking off? I have a very interesting question. It might not be that interesting, but okay. So I believe that everybody can be brainwashed because it happened to me, and I still trip like how I was thinking certain things.
Right.
So if everybody can be brainwashed in this world, should we forgive certain things? For instance, I was watching a documentary where kids were recruited, kind of in a culty way, to I can't say it online, but ISIS in Syria. But they were like 15, 16 years old. Now they want to come home.
I'll come.
Should we let them come home, and should we forgive them? You know what I mean? It's like an interesting, controversial.
Why wouldn't you forgive them?
Yeah, because like
Because of what they did?
yeah, or you know what I mean.
It's like you're in. That's why I use the Truman Show. That's
Yeah.
the thing. When you're in the show,
Yeah.
you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though it's a wrong thing for
Yeah.
everyone else,
Yeah.
but you don't know it.
And you don't
So
know
to
it.
hold
define the
someone
narrative.
against that for the rest of their life,
Exactly.
for what?
Exactly.
What's
That-
the point of
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, who wins on that?
Right.
Not really anybody.
Not really anybody. That's
Yeah,
true.
love is really the answer.
Love is the answer. She kept it easy, you guys. Love is the answer. That's
is,
true.
isn't it?
When you just think of it
When-
simply.
When you just think simply and you think you know, you're around people that love you. Don't you feel better?
Yeah. I guess all the suspicion is like, you know, oh, are they going to come back and attack America? Or they're going to like, you know, like this, you know, did you get a lot of suspicion when you first came out? Or you still like, oh, is Tori really out? Or is she a
Oh
plant?
God, yeah. Everybody was, but also was
Yeah.
planting it. See,
Yeah.
they were feeding them that.
Yeah.
So the people that hate these kids are feeding that. You have to know that. So,
Yes.
so it's like that's how Osa was. They were saying, "Don't trust her. She's a plant." I was working with them 2 weeks before. Do you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was like, you son of a bitches.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe it. It was like, wow, what a bunch of rats.
How do you get through this whole plant thing? Because even my first day here, I went home, I didn't know, but all the chats were like, she's a plant, she's not genuine, you know, a lot of them. And I was like, oh, what? You know, I wasn't expecting that. How do you get through that? Or how do you...
It's a working process.
Yeah.
It really is. You know, it's a matter of building up trust and building up confidence.
Yeah.
And trusting yourself, you know,
Yeah.
and it's sort of like, I don't know, I'm always learning. So
too,
that's the
yeah,
thing. You know,
yeah.
you just have to know it's a process.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, she wants to go, I'm sure, but I have to pick your brain someday because you have so much wisdom, and I'm conflicted all the time. You know, like
Well, I think we all are. I think
Yeah.
it's a very common thing.
Yeah.
People think they're the only ones that are conflicted, but everyone is.
I thought I was the only one unhappy in that class for like 2 or 3 years.
Right.
And so
Right.
I learned very quickly to like clap and like, you know, for 10 minutes with everybody, you know, like I felt very something was wrong with me, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Now I realized it was a recruitment tactic, I think.
Yeah. And the younger you are, you have to be really careful and educate younger people. It's like from 18 to 26, I know 17 kids who've killed themselves. So you have to know, you just have to get through that age bracket, and then things are better. I told my mom, I said, oh, I'm so much better because of Scientology. She said, no, you're better because you're getting older.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
It does help. It does
It
help.
does.
It does help. Those were
really does.
really
Yes. But don't take your life. No
yeah,
matter
no.
what.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Never,
like-
never.
Anything can be repaired.
Yep, that's true.
And I'm a good example. I was in a cult for 30 years.
There we go.
Right. That's
You got
right.
out. You got out.
That's
And now you
right.
can get barbecue. You
Yeah.
can get cupcakes.
Cupcakes. I
Life
brought
is.
the cupcakes.
You can be the happiest squirrel around.
I know.
Do you ever like lay at night still and just go, was that a dream? Did that all happen? Or no, you're now that, yeah. And do you ever think like, does David misgouge? I know you hear this question all the time. Sorry if it's boring. Does he believe his own stuff?
I really don't know the guy.
Yeah.
I was around him, and he was creepy enough while I was around him just for one day that I have no idea. I mean, I think he probably has to keep asserting himself that that's true.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how could he keep doing it?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But does he really?
It's so hard to tell, huh? Like with any cult leader, like the levels, like even Jim Jones or like the Moonies guy, like how much did they?
I think they're pretty much, they're in it. They're in the Truman Show.
But then they break their own rules, so they must have this thing where they have an exception.
That's the whole ironic thing about a cult.
That's so crazy, huh?
I gotta go because he's going to work.
Oh yes, I shall open your door. I'll get it. And I'm not showing your car. Oops. Maybe I'll move this. Oh, that's your stuff. Okay, sorry. I'll see you next time. Bye, Tori. Thank you. Bye, sweetheart. You want me to grab you any more cupcakes or anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you, Drew.
Oops.
All right,
Good
Now
night. Bye.
Yeah.
I love getting her wisdom. I love getting her insight.
So that combination of
Where's the chat? Where's my chat?
and energized.
Where's my chat? Ah, what happened? Oh, there you are. Okay.
Turn the music off!
I gotta have a night with Tori where we can just chat. That's gonna be a special night. That I'm gonna be prepared for, and I'm gonna get your guys' advice. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can, if she's into it, so whatever she wants to do really. But maybe we can have some things prepared, like little interviews or videos, and get her opinion on it. Let's see.
I'm sorry, Starla. There's a line. There's a line.
I won't be here for.
Shout out to the d.o.a chat. We got sirens again.
Sal, guess what, Sal? This might be controversial, but I absolutely agree with you. And I'd like to talk about that. I'd like to talk about that because every group has the potential
get
of
swatted?
that. Yep.
Or is this going to be on the barbecue?
Shoot,
They
here we
frosted the
go.
window up?
Uh-oh, here we go.
There's no fire. Go away.
No.
Oh, there you go. You went the other way.
Oh.
Good job. Get out of here. We don't need you.
You're so full of shit.
I know, right?
Scientology is coming to an end.
That's what
I thought they were for us, but they're not.
So that is the message here at the d.o.a cookout. This is
Visit
going to go on for a
their
while. If you want to leave Scientology,
gosh.
come get a
I've
hamburger,
got to
get a hot
research
dog,
that.
get a soda, get some chips, get a cupcake. This is for you, Scientology.
Wow.
So I hope Scientology enjoys us wherever you are. These squirrels are incredibly eager now to protest.
She is fantastic.
They're well fed.
I don't know why we're here.
And I think the beauty of this is that inside the building. No.
Universal
Delicious, good.
Topanga
wholesome
candy.
American.
I'm gonna look into that.
Everybody's having a good time. We always having a good time here. Yeah, Eric LeVay, a journalist.
Any group, protest group, anything. And you know what's interesting also? I think in any group, cults, yes, can arrive, but also like high school kind of situations can arrive too. I heard somebody say life is like one big high school, and it's kind of true. My grandmother in her 90s, when we would take her to like this bingo area, they even had cliques that were like high schools. It was kind of cute, where she was like, I don't want to sit next to Mrs. White. She's so nosy, and and it was just so funny. But that can develop even if you are fighting for the same mission in any situation. I've noticed workplaces, no matter how old you are, and I've noticed even in when I travel to other countries, and then I think about high schools are the making of cults too. They have the cliques that arrive, the leaders that come up, the charismatic leaders that come up. It's so interesting to see how it plays a part, even if you're waitressing in a restaurant. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Yeah. So Steve Hassan was talking about cults versus destructive cults. And I find it really interesting listening to him because he's dedicated his whole life on researching this kind of stuff since he was in the Moonies, and he's a doctor now and one of the lead experts. And he says, yeah, every cult means nothing, because he's like, you could be in a skiing club or, a pottery club, and that could be a cult, but that's okay. It's the destructive cult. And then he breaks it down of, the model of how you know that you're in a cult. But if you're ever confused, you could just ask yourself a few questions like, if I leave, will people still talk to me? Like, just a very few simple questions, that being the first one. If I leave, will the people in there treat me good? Will they still talk to me? And the answer is like, hell no, then maybe a little culty. Thank you.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
I'm scrolling through. I'm scrolling up to see Manson. Yeah, so I hear a lot of things about Manson, and did he study Scientology, and also the CIA whole thing. I need to get back into exactly the the evidence of what took place there. But thank you for reminding me on that. Probably people here know a lot about that. Zach probably knows a lot. I'm gonna ask him right now. That, yeah, Kate, yeah, habits. Streamer wars. Okay. Did you ever study the Manson thing, where how involved he was with Scientology or the CIA?
Someone was saying about that. By the way, there's a really great show on. I forget if you and I talked about this. Aquarius. It was a show that only ran for a couple seasons, but it's on Netflix. It's with David Duchovny. It's about Manson, and it's just a great show.
Oh, okay.
Recommend it.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna check that out.
But I don't know as much about. I know about the. My recollection is when he was in prison.
Right.
He might have participated in MK Ultra. Well,
Right.
It was not voluntary, but Scientology, I don't know about.
Right. Yeah. I thought I heard something that he was that did some Scientology stuff. I'm gonna freshen up before I say anything
Yeah,
dumb.
no, he was into a lot of
Yeah.
Manson.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me read the population is 1 in Georgia. Okay. I'm gonna check that out.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate you very much.
ITZK. How do you pronounce that, James? But I'm gonna put James. I can't read. I can barely see. But thank you. I agree. That's true. That's the other. Thank you for reminding me. Palabras 17. Did I pronounce that right? That's the other thing. Okay, the two leading questions I have, if you're ever confused if you're in a cult, the first one is, if I leave, how will people treat me? Will I be ostracized? The second one is, do I feel comfortable to ask questions? It might sound so simple, but woohoo, I knew right away if I asked questions, I would be verbally slaughtered in my Scientology class.
If I was young,
verbally slaughtered.
And eat like that, I would be eating twice as many cupcakes at least.
Everything looks good, huh, Chris?
So he's still cruising the table.
No, come on.
Well, there's some.
He's not getting on water.
There can be.
Come on.
A cult can just. I guess the definition is just word stuff.
We'll walk over to the
Just like a group. Versus. Oh, I froze. A group versus a destructive cult, whatever. But just.
What you're able to help them
Creme Rawa. Oh, I think I heard about that, Kate. Oh my gosh, I would love to interview you about that, and your family members, unless
He's done.
I've heard about that. Wow. Okay.
I might have to get some more to eat.
That would be interesting to do a deep dive.
You want to stay well fed. Especially for us.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Patrick, hello, folks.
Delicious. D.o.a's barbecue. Going down here. Blue building. Scientology.
Chris, someone shakes an ass.
That's awesome, facing a crowd.
The purpose is
I mean, it's not awesome you're diagnosed with that, but you said
Muffin Man.
you're getting plenty of exercise and eating less sugar.
D.o.a's chat.
I should eat less sugar.
This is a cookout in Scientology.
I hope you're doing okay.
Scientology is coming to an end.
MK Ultra reference. Oh no. Oh, jeez. Are we getting swatted? Oh. Here we go. Is this going to happen? Okay.
I mean, I was seeing them in Griffin Park.
Are we going to be swatted?
And they fly low.
We'll see. We'll find out soon. We'll see if he circles.
They buzz with people. They're like, I'm just like, are we?
Sal, you have a wonderful night. Hope up.
This is a great place to be.
Thank you, Sal. I'm gonna call you Sal because I'm so embarrassed. Like if I ever pronounce things wrong, and I pronounce everything wrong. I'm like slightly dyslexic, and I don't know. Suppose Manson did a little bit.
I love it.
Too crazy for him. David Romero. That is actually really funny. Because all I could think about is when the interviews with Manson when he was super manic and crazy. And he's like, you know what? This Scientology crap is just a little too crazy for me. That's actually really funny. Thank you for making me laugh with that one.
I get a cookie. So this is how we take them down. Eat cookies.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I said, right?
When Manson says this shit is too crazy. I'm gonna be laughing. I got a really funny comment. We were talking about. Oh, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Refresh my memory about Manson's involvement with Scientology. Because I heard something about this, and I wasn't sure. But one of my chatters said he studied it a little bit, then realized it was too crazy for him.
I don't know about Scientology and Manson. I mean, Manson was pretty psychotic, and he was like into the Beatles.
No,
hence Helter Skelter.
I heard that he studied a little bit of this, but I'm not sure. I can't remember the source, so I don't know. But the idea that Scientology would be too crazy for Manson is pretty hilarious.
That's the ring I saw here before with Manson and Masterson on it.
Manson and Masterson?
Yeah, I was like comparing Manson and Masterson, I think.
Oh.
But I don't think it was supposed to be a direct correlation. I think it was just comparative. He's going down. I'm sure.
If Scientology is too crazy for Manson, if he's like, whoa,
It's too crazy for Manson.
Yeah, that's what my chatter said. He said he studied a little bit, but then he realized it was too crazy for him. The idea.
That's funny.
That is funny. The idea. We should make a poster like that. Like Manson at his most craziest, and he said, like, but the poster should
Kids,
like.
don't do Scientology.
Yeah. No, the poster should say something that suggests that Scientology is even too crazy for him. That is really funny.
Scientology is some crazy shit.
Yeah.
What's not crazy is barbecue. Or cookies.
That was just equally as funny. Zach, as a journalist, brought it around. He did a perfect segue.
I'm getting sugar.
He said,
sugar.
what did you just say? You just made a perfect segue. Not as crazy as a barbecue, or what did you just say?
A barbecue to end Scientology. So come on down to the barbecue to end Scientology. d.o.a.'s cookout. And like, it's an amazing feast. And the Scientologists, and they're like, we'll get hungry. So if you want to leave the call, come out for some barbecue. No serial killing, though.
Yeah.
No Manson type stuff.
Yeah.
Take that shit to the desert.
Oh God, that was so funny. There's a meme about that Manson quote. Oh, really? I'm gonna look at that.
That's so good. Sugar racing through my veins. More powerful than any niacin.
Wait, read that real quick. Oh my God.
Manson came in contact with Dianetics and Robert Heinlein, a stranger in a strange land. When he was in prison in Washington, he borrowed from both. So Manson, I guess, was a Scientologist follower, but not a member himself. Just interested in it.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's kind of interesting.
That's really interesting, huh? I'm going to be laughing about that comment, but he decided to stop. He decided to drop out of Scientology because it was too crazy.
It's too crazy. Scientology is too crazy.
Oh God, I'm getting delirious. I didn't sleep, but that shit is funny. I gotta tell. I'm not done with that joke.
Give her a follow, please.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good.
We've been talking all the time. Come on.
Thank you.
Or Chicana! Yeah, I know that look. Okay, I know that look.
She wants cupcake. Yes. Okay.
Where are you tonight? Honey. Chicana?
So Scientology is
I don't think that was Layla. It was her. Chicana, are you going to come
Yeah.
So we got to look at.
I saw a car getting towed earlier.
We got to look at. What was it? The premies. I want to look at the premies. I want to look at the Glenn Close. There was a cult of Glenn Close.
Glenn Close.
I started to look into it, but then I think it was a few weeks ago, and I can't remember, but it was interesting. I had no idea. Have you heard anything about it?
Glenn Close.
Glenn
Can I
Close.
see that?
Hi guys.
What's up, Tal? How are you? How was you?
Did you guys eat already? Yeah.
I did.
I know Eric was like,
And
I
it's
ate too
too
much. I'm like, no, I keep eating it.
No, you can keep eating. This cookout is going to be going on for a while, I think.
This is the cookout.
This is a new
the official
concept.
cookout.
Get out of
Charlie
Scientology.
wanted
Get
to be in
yourself.
charge. He couldn't handle doing slave work. That's true.
Life is good here at Squirrel.
Very good. That's true.
And, you know,
That's
fire department came by earlier tried to say that d.o.a. does not
Worse
have
for inflammation. Oh my God, I have so much inflammation.
So,
That's good to know.
Yeah, because I get home from work and my niece is at the kitchen table.
I'm trying
Like I
to
said, she's 9
see the
years
ones I
old.
missed.
chat, doing amazing.
And I go, what are you watching? Make some fresh
Helping us.
something attack. Some cartoon.
5,000 pineapples released. Wait, what is that a reference to?
So we're all having a good time. A happy
I switch it
squirrel.
over, and I
And
still come up with bad words. I go,
we guys are blowing up.
yeah, what a TV. She's watching us. She's 9 years old.
Let's see. Oh, Prem. Yes, Prem. I know that name. That's the other cult.
Aja's getting jealous.
I have
Aja,
a really cool chatter that.
Prem used to call himself Lord of the Universe.
Have you heard
that
about
one.
this? You've heard about that? Wait, okay, let me find her last. I'll show you. Hold on.
nice Aja.
She has family members that I think escaped it. I'm gonna research this. I have a family member that left and are speaking out against Prem. How do you pronounce that?
Prem Rawat, big home in Malibu.
I heard about that.
The members on premise are called on premises. That's interesting. I know Malibu really well.
Yeah.
So if there's a call to Malibu, I'll definitely go out and investigate that. It's called Prem
And she has
Rawat. We have to remember
family that left
Prem
it.
Rawat.
We're gonna look into that.
It's on my recording now.
Yeah.
Nobody answered. So I hope
Cool. Standing leader.
Prem feet water. They were instructed to drink. Prem. I didn't know that part. I didn't hear.
That's weird.
But
That's
you know
weird.
what? There's a lot of weird things. That it's probably not
Especially in
weirder
cults.
than not weirder
Yeah.
than.
This is cult-like behavior.
And I wanted to look into Heaven's Gate, which is
Heaven's
really,
Gate.
really dark.
Heaven's Gate is really dark.
Really dark. But
Jonestown dark.
yeah. Oh, can I take one home? Oh, okay.
it's a girl thing, dude.
I
don't want them.
Thank you. I'm gonna take. I'm
Good
gonna
SPs
take
out
this.
here. Again,
And again, there's Gatorades and waters.
This is my cupcake face. Sorry. Okay.
yeah.
Let me get a
This
napkin.
is amazing. I love this concept. Just keep cooking it up. Eventually they'll come out and get hungry, right?
Right after the sugar giving me inflammation,
Yes.
I
There's
can't
sugar,
say no
the number
though.
one attracting in the world.
I'm hoping
Sugar.
after that you're gonna start.
That will happen. Oh yeah, the dancing. I know. I'm so mellow tonight. After this, it's over.
Now she's gonna get hyped.
I know. If I have the sugar, it's gonna be dancing. I'm a respectable, mellow person tonight. Yeah, right. Let's see. Oh,
Growing up at Scientology.
let me find my chat. Okay.
I don't know if it's
No.
actually growing up at Scientology.
Okay.
Probably. Maybe not.
Mm.
Besides the rest is going with a special guest.
Interesting.
And there's, I got like a video earlier about the thing. Yes, it's.
City of Commerce.
There's a lot of like really interesting
Oh,
trigger.
interesting.
I subscribed to all the streaming channels today.
homes all over the world.
I guess this is actually.
Interesting.
I don't know if this is
Whoa.
actually Aaron Smith Levin.
Wow.
But
Oh,
it's
sorry.
kind of hard to tell in the chat. Scientology, that is him. Nice. So shout out to Aaron Smith Levin. Thank you, nothing but love. I probably have Aaron Smith Levin in my chat. I'll be in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
What's up,
My mom just
A-Aron?
confirmed it.
What's
Every night
up?
I'm going to jump in and say hi to everyone who is live. That's awesome, Aaron Smith Levin.
What's
And,
up?
Dude, this is amazing. We're having a cookout to end Scientology. It's coming to an end. A d.o.a. Master of cooking. We got cupcakes out here, and if you want to get out of a cult, what better way than going after people's stomachs? It's brilliant.
That's right.
So,
That's right.
shout out to A-Aron.
What's up?
coming
That's
out here.
nice. That's nice of him to jump on. When is he going to come back out?
Yeah, when are you coming back out? It was great seeing you last time. That was a crazy squirrel night. There were so many people there.
Hey, A-Aron, do you remember my favorite protester ever? She's the one that said, "Wash your assholes." He'll know if that's him.
That's
She
funny.
actually said watch, but oh my gosh, that was the funniest moment. Let's see if he remembers that.
That's funny. And I love too. They were out here last time. We had the big scroll, the names, and that was really powerful to see. And
Yeah, that was really
we would
powerful.
love to have a burger. I would love to have an end of Scientology burger. So maybe when the last burger is served here at d.o.a. Scientology cookout, it will actually happen. I mean,
That's cool.
Clearly they can smell it. Maybe the smell will emanate into the windows.
If you guys don't know what that reference is, I'll tell
So-
you. I think you guys will probably know. Where's my
appreciate your
chat?
support. It's so exciting to hear from you. And we have 9
Oh my gosh.
recordings from the swatting from the fire department now up on my Substack. Proof positive that there's a coordinated
What's
effort
up,
to swat this
David?
real squad. Doing that investigative journalism
I know, it seems like months
and
ago.
smoking gun proof.
It
It's almost
seems
as good
like
as a
months
cupcake.
ago.
You can't ask
gotta
for
put my
better
charge-
audio proof that Scientology is deliberately misusing
Hey,
police and
what's
fire
up?
resources in order to try to suppress this.
I'll explain that reference
And,
in just a bit.
Suppressing a cookout is going to be difficult.
Ketchup.
What are you going to do? Be like, you can't cook anymore next to Scientology, And this is Los Angeles, so fire department was here earlier, trying to go with the open flame argument. Didn't work. Still cooking, and people are just coming by now to get some food. So, what better way to get people out? It's going to be a big party here really soon. Get some music going. It'll be real fun.
Oh my
And
gosh, Kate.
we had
I'm
everyone
gonna
from LA start turning it up.
completely get
It's
into that.
awesome. So we're having fun out here. And
Yeah, he wanted to
what better
be. Same
way
with
to cook
Koresh,
than
huh?
having fun?
Koresh
And
was a
clearly,
musician
we're
too.
next to AOL.
But yeah, Manson.
They know we're here.
He got close to the singer of the
away.
Beach Boys for a minute, huh?
I mean, it could even be new levels as well. It's gonna be
Hey,
fun.
Kimberly.
I was out here the other night, and they were coming out at 1 in the morning. Oh, we got a supporter there honking the horn.
Hey, hey.
So, boom. This is an effective tactic, I think. I am for this, and I think
Hey
that
there.
this is a
Let me
good
see.
safety
I'm
shift
gonna-
too a little bit here.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but
Who's gonna get in trouble at a cookout? So d.o.a.'s got the experience, and he's a great cook. That man has skills that even
this
I
is really
can't
yummy. I'm sorry if this
so
is going to
shout out to the d.o.a. Shout out to Aaron
messy.
Smith Levin for joining us. Joining us for Scientology. And shout out to Nothing But
Thank
Love,
you, Kimberly.
my amazing mod. And we're having a beautiful
So
night
far,
here.
we're not arrested tonight, but
Scientology.
they've come a few times.
And it's amazing.
They came a little earlier and said
What
we're
time
not allowed
Laura
to have an
was like,
open flame, but then they left when DOA challenged them, like, what law is that? Why was the
And
LAPD here?
it was
They
like,
never mentioned
yeah.
anything.
I
They
know, we
were
got
here
Aaron up
today,
in the house,
yesterday.
so
They never told us
we're
not to
having
have an
a time.
open
I
flame.
just go to
Then DOA's like, well, tell me the law. There's no law. Is there a
I'm
fine?
from
There's no
Pasadena,
fine. And then
California.
they left, so we continued
Actually, I just ended up Pasadena for
barbecuing. It was just
Shout out
very
to
odd.
everybody.
And then since then,
And,
several fire trucks have passed us,
I
and
love to be yelling at people.
the helicopters circled us, but I guess left. So
I mean,
I
this
don't
is
know.
Scientology ground zero.
We'll see what
here at the
happens.
building
So far, so
complex.
good.
And now that we're all wired up and Ever's had a cupcake.
DOA cooks amazing food.
It's gonna be going
But,
down. We'll go take a walk.
If I do the red meat thing, I'll just like go to sleep right here.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out sometime. I've never
Is
been to
anybody
the
else
Pasadena
like that?
location.
They get really tired when they eat red meat.
But I am a graduate.
A-Aron, whoop! Is he?
So-
What?
Cold tonight.
What's up?
Woo!
A-Aron's in the house.
Aaron's in the house. Yeah, he's moving around.
Thank you for the support, sir. When you gonna
Yeah.
come out here and get crazy with us?
Crazy.
Hey, Aaron, you got to come out here. We miss you. I know we're an insane group. Look at her outfit.
Yeah.
That's badass.
That's badass.
But we need you to come out here so we can party and get crazy.
Protest
Wild swirling. I was running through.
I've
the
been
Rock Adult
watching
tent
you,
the other night.
Aaron,
That
for
was pretty
several
fun.
years now.
People were
I
like, "You
love
didn't really
what
go
you
in the
do.
tent," and I was like, "Yeah, I did." And then I got, man, Trevor is
You do-
so heartless.
you do
there.
great work, sir.
Pitting a man
I
on
know.
a
If I
curve.
can't hear myself talk, then it's fine.
And I shamed that dude last night, pretty good and hard.
Oh, I have a question for Aaron. We were just chatting about Manson and his involvement or non-involvement in Scientology. Do you know anything about that? Because, I hear different things and I haven't had a chance to really research it. Let's see.
Hell yeah. That's right. Look, d.o.a.'s got a flame going. And, what better way to convince people it's safe to come outside than to have a nice cookout going on here. So, very innovative.
Right now.
Introductory auditing in
improving health,
prison.
improving
And another
safety, improving
Scientologist who was in
community,
prison with him.
good time.
Okay. All right.
And,
Okay.
It was a good weekend.
It's
I wonder
like
if
we
the
can
hours
continue to
auditing.
grow.
But it was all lower level auditing.
I'm just go waxing the nails place across there. Hours and more time.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought it was me. He has bad sinuses. Me too. That's very, very interesting. We had a comment in here that Manson did some Scientology, but then decided it was too crazy for him.
That's funny.
Which we've been laughing about.
Too
But,
crazy for Manson.
but that's okay. So that there it is, guys.
Scientology is too crazy
A-Aron
for all
broke it down.
I mean, it's some crazy shit up in there. Like,
And he was.
I kind of get it, right? It's like
Huh.
corporatized religion, but
I wonder
it still doesn't make any sense.
if he claimed, if he was a
why would you-
Scientologist,
I mean,
but I
it's
guess it wouldn't
completely
matter.
fiction, completely
Scientology
fiction.
would claim he was
It's
until
not even
it
about
wasn't
higher
good for him,
power.
huh?
It's like structure.
Until he wasn't like a good promotional guy for them.
First,
He only involved
Scientology
himself in the best
quite anonymous to me.
only
Call
involved
them-
himself in the best of knowledge is when he was
Yeah,
actually in
Bye.
prison. Okay.
I always know. I don't condone bullying.
That's interesting. John knows most about Manson. That's probably where I heard some
Eating,
of it.
protesting. A well-fed squirrel is a protesting squirrel. And we're so grateful to everybody who's supported.
I think it was before the crimes, I'm pretty sure.
Months on end now. And just everybody's having a blast. Making new media.
Yeah, before the murders. I think it
Being
was, right?
creative, Subversive. I have my hands on 9 LA
Thank
Fire
you for the
Department
knowledge, sir.
swatting calls related to this. At Church of Scientology.
Oh.
Church of Scientology.
Okay, we got to do a deep dive on this one.
Legit adjacent businesses. And
Love me some Danny.
that is proof that the protesters are not making swat.
So walk
Manson died in the house. Sayonara.
Literally being targeted for intimidation.
Wow.
So we're gonna support that shit.
Okay.
It's not okay. And
Yeah, we should
it's beautiful.
we should make posters with Manson's face on it, and just and promote Scientology. That would be a good look.
We got hot dogs, we got hamburgers, cookies, cupcakes, and Scientology. We got tons of
He
food if
was a
you're hungry.
Scientologist because he was getting some.
No, we don't like it. So that's why we're cooking it up.
Exactly. Fuck
Sunday fun
Scientology.
day.
We got some.
Yay.
Yeah. What did you say?
He
It's
said
a
for
fucking
sure
cult.
it's a cult. There it is. He
We
said
got
for
some-
sure
we
it's a
got
cult.
some-
there we go. See,
We
so
got some
converting people driving by.
people
I'm
in the
looking for
cars getting
non-government organizations
sassy.
working as
So you don't
support
think that
Scientology.
whatever so he was a Scientologist
That's
because
interesting question.
yeah, he's probably too narcissistic to say
Not sure about
he
that.
was a Scientologist.
Kind of a fascinating
Wow.
angle.
I would ask a certain something.
I mean,
Has done
U.S.
a bunch
government
of
obviously doesn't
content
view
about
it as a
this.
threat.
I'm gonna look into
Like
that.
sick the Germans.
I'm gonna
And
look into that.
these people.
Thank you for dropping that knowledge, sir. That's very, very interesting.
Whoa! Yeah.
Oh,
D.o.a.
God, you scared me.
cooking.
Okay, let's check out.
D.o.a.
The fire's wild.
cooking.
So, A-Aron, I don't know if you know, but we've already had the fire department come down here and kind of like, I don't know, it was weird. They said we're not allowed to have an open flame, but then they got in their car and left. So, d.o.a. just blasted the flames. We'll see if they come back. And the helicopters already circled over us, but they went away. We'll see if they come back and swat us. d.o.a.'s the king. Say hi to A-Aron. He jumped in our chat.
What's up?
He wants to come out and,
Have a hot dog?
yeah. What up?
I'll give him a hot dog.
Whoa. Just kidding.
I got brats today, all right? What are you gonna do with keep your mind out of the gutter, you bastards. Everything's not perverted.
It's not.
Gosh. Everybody's being gutter. So, d.o.a.'s cookout inside.
Yeah, we miss you.
It's going down. Everybody's having a good time. You can come out, you can get.
And I'm going to check out
This is
John A-Tack's stuff on that.
And
Whoop, whoop, doop.
you know, this is so working on
U.S. Poster's technically right, Manson and okay. What's Manson and Danny in the poster? I want to know. I want to see that.
hamburger, hot dog,
Okay, yeah.
I might snack a little of them.
You have the sweets then.
Yeah. No, I'm like,
Do you feel tired today too because it's Sunday?
I mean, I was hiking before this.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I still got kind of the adrenaline.
I saw a fake towel in your chat, but you were lagging. So I was like, I don't know. If
Oh, yeah. there was like a quick chat.
Girls
Quick
too.
chat going around.
Wow.
I know, like,
There's so many. I've been blocking all of them. Like,
I
wanna
was
see
really
that.
going hard on the separate one.
I want to see that
oh, yeah.
poster.
But they're not
Like,
gonna win.
I've been getting emails. Like,
Is it here
people,
or?
Like,
They're chatting about the poster with Danny Masterson and Manson.
like,
Have a nice day.
so,
10 to 5 never.
yeah.
We're getting a lot of love from these cars. We're getting a lot of love. Let's see, Manson was Doris Day's son. Yes. He wanted a music contract. That's right. He wanted a music contract, which he never got, and that pissed him off. Wasn't he upset that they wanted to change his lyrics or his melody or something too? They texted us.
So they issue them out to the children, and then at the end of the school year,
Let's see, A-Tax discussion with Eric would be a good one. Okay. That's what I would do. Is the house on? Yes. Wow. Okay, I think it's gonna have to be Manson. We're gonna have to chat about first because that combo really popped off, and I want to definitely research first. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Indeed.
I might get bananas from you guys.
I love that. I love that. Well, maybe Manson's the one we should all like get into first, huh? Song Dennis Wilson, yes, which was the Beach Boys, recorded the man, got writing credit. Yeah, and they changed the title. Typical LA story. And totally true, huh? I wonder if there's any interview with the Beach Boys lead singer, Dennis, is it? Okay. Of how he must have regretted befriending Manson. That's something that I'd probably would regret.
No more spitballs.
Yeah.
Please be naughty. Go for a walk. Not anymore.
You okay?
You know, it looks like good here.
I made this, and then we're gonna go tour around the building.
Yeah.
I
Manson
want to go
is
to
he
the
was
sign to see
one
if
of
it's
the
like wiped out or not.
I know. I'm only curious to see how you walk over there. So, I'm gonna do one more hot dog. This is gonna be gone in 30 seconds.
It'll be interesting that after we get into this Manson
Oh, you got
deep
a whole new
dive,
pack of burgers?
we can
Yeah, I
Is
got
that the
burgers.
last one?
compare
No, there's a whole nother pack.
Manson to L. Ron Hubbard or David Miscavige. There will be some comparisons, and there will be, things that obviously their personalities will be different, but I'm sure your guys' minds are already comparing right now, going, oh, I know some comparisons.
I got no hot dog. It's going down.
And where they're different, why?
Why we love
Where they're different,
schooling here at the food building.
why? Where their failures and successes, and where they part from their similarities, what happened? I mean, I have some ideas. I'm sure you guys do too.
No, and I really like to do like a political one too.
Oh yeah.
I love like comparing
I won't do it on my channel, but I'll
not
do
just
it on yours.
cult leaders in their prime, but I like to see them as a child, their teenage years, the warning signs, the way they behaved on the rise up, and then the way they behaved on top, and then their downfall. And I like to see those comparisons because it's just so interesting to see their downfalls. Like they're all paranoid, they're all making really terrible decisions. Maybe on the rise up, they're a lot more clever and smart and focused.
I gotta get the video uploaded here really soon.
You know what I mean? And what that, when they get to the top, what kind of what that power does that feeds, if it's a mental disorder, I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure we all can see there's something wrong with them. What that power does to their mind and how they start making terrible decisions and this and that, is there drugs involved with all of them, or is it just straight up paranoia? Let's see.
It counts as the same Scientology.
The Moonies are still around, yeah. Didn't the Moonies purchase, like, I'm going to say something really stupid if I get this wrong, but the Wall Street Journal, wait, who did the Moonies purchase? Yeah, they purchased, they own, is it the New York Times? Washington, Wall Street. Okay, I was off, but, of course, Zach knew.
I think the Moonies own the Washington
Oh,
Examiner.
yeah. Oh, yep. I was Wall
I
Street.
knew that one.
Never
It's
listen. Never
like,
listen to me.
a right-wing kind of Christian Chinese cult, and they call them the Moonies. Actually, I take it back. Korean. I believe they're Korean.
Yeah, this Korean Jesus.
Yeah, Korean Jesus. So,
But the son took it over, right? Their son. The
son took it over?
I think so, right?
that cupcake is slowly going down. That cupcake number 2 or 1? Cupcake number 1.
Don't tell. Just kidding. No, it's cupcake number 1. Here comes the siren.
How about number 2?
Oh no.
Are they sirens in the distance?
In the distance. I didn't. Didn't the Moonies, the main guy, the son, like, did he go to jail or no? I know he's insane. And they're getting louder. Here we go. Coming for us.
Wow.
I completely
That's
forgot.
so well cooked. Going down. We got fire coming.
God
again.
complex. Ooh. God complex for sure.
Other one.
Let's see. They're still around, but I think they try to. I can't remember anything right now, but I think they try to kind of repackage or rebrand themselves a little bit, and the son took it over, and
There's like the Epic Times too, which is I think Falun Gong. That publication is really weird. Epic Times.
Epic
Falun
Times.
Gong.
Okay.
I think that one's Chinese.
and the Children of God are still around. They rebranded themselves. Don't they call themselves the Family or something like this? I went down that rabbit hole, but it was a while ago. Oh, yep, look. Zach's so smart. He's all...
I know my culture a little bit.
Yeah.
There's another one somebody was talking about, the United Church of Christ. It's like a right-wing Christian sect. It's really big too. Like International Church of Christ. the God complex has been around since
Yep.
the beginning.
Do you want to do a lap on it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for a lap.
Ever did take a walk? Because we help sign.
No, I mean, it was
We're gonna do
working.
it. Yeah.
It was,
Let's do it.
I built
Let's
my
do a lap.
other channel. I built my
Hey.
d.o.a. channel.
Down. Hot dog down. How's that hot dog number 2 coming
Sunya
out?
Moon. That's right.
We might do 3.
Sunya
We have
Moon.
to have a squirrel hot dog eating competition or something.
Are we high yet? No.
I know. It's because we did cheeseburgers yesterday.
I know. I'm so mellow. As people probably think I'm high.
Life is good. Here over at Blue Building, Scientology.
Steve Hassan has a really interesting story
Exactly. And who
of
wouldn't want to
how
use
he was in the
Scientology for a
Moonies
hot dog?
and how he was recruited. It was by girls that, recruited him, of course.
When you think about it, and you think about like
Let's see,
all
who else
the
sent girls out to
disparity
recruit?
that's
Was it the Children of God, right? They called it fishing. Yeah, the fishing. Send girls out to like get guys to come in,
And like, that's,
persuade them. I bet he was part of it. Said it was too crazy. It will make me laugh every time. I'm too tired and delirious to come up with anything clever right now. But the idea of having a poster with Manson's face on it. We should just make posters with Manson and we should just say, join Scientology. It's great. I did it, and have like Manson's face on the poster posted everywhere. It's perfect. Yeah, they don't conceal their core beliefs. Mm-mm. The fundamentalist Latter-day Saints. Is that for Zach? Were you thinking the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints? Or wait, no, you
Mormons?
were. Oh no, I thought you were talking about a Christian sect.
Yeah,
Oh, no, wait.
there's like international like Church of Christ or something. I think like that. It's really really big, couple million people. I had a woman show something about it.
There's something about Islam that people are talking about. No?
Oh, it's like a right-wing Christian group.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
It's like super fundamentalist Christianity.
I've been hearing about that a lot. That's like the big thing right now that people.
Which
are talking
one?
About. What is it called? Nation of Islam.
Oh yeah. I was just hearing.
I don't know much about that.
Oh yes, because A-Aron did a thing today
Blackout.
on it
Who
too.
did live?
Blackout.
Yeah, that was.
I heard they're aligned with Scientology.
Yeah, they're really aligned. Yeah. A-Aron.
Really strange.
I think posted it today or yesterday, but I watched it today, and that was really really interesting to watch. Joan Towns, for instance, why would? And what's interesting? Because I watch these things and, my first reaction is like shock. But then if I really take a second to think about it, I can see how even they got there. I know that's hard to say, but because of my experience, my small experience of being an acting academy and where my brain was the first year and then like towards the end, I can actually see how they arrived at thinking they were going to not unalive themselves, but go onto the comet. I know that I feel crazy saying that, but I can see and understand. It would take a long time. And when you watch the interviews with them, the Heaven's Gate, the day of, before the most terrible thing that they did unalive themselves, they seem really happy, like cult members, they're kind of brainwashed, but they're not insane, they've logically come to this conclusion. I don't know how to articulate it right now, but it's crazy. Jim Jones, I can totally see how they arrived there. That's easier for me to see because like all cults or most cults, it starts with a wonderful idea, and Jim Jones started with a wonderful idea, and he was for the people, and he was.
And put more hamburgers on the grill.
Are you putting more?
You put more hamburgers on the grill. It's just going to keep going on until Scientology is over. It's going to be the most amazing cookout in the history of the cookout. So that's cookout and Scientology. And like, I think it's day number 3 for d.o.a. of cooking, so he can keep cooking for a long time. And those Scientologists are going to get hungry, and then they're going to leave. They're going to leave.
Read this once. Let's see. Why? Who did your hair? Oh, thank you. I did it. It's really, really sloppy. I did it. Let's
The
see.
Wubian Nation Congregation for the Light. Jeez, there's a bunch apparently. There is a bunch of Christian cults. That's really.
Hostels of Infinite Love.
The Wabians
What, do you
used
know
to
that
be
one?
the Nubian Islamic Hebrews. That's kind of interesting. It sounds like a Black Power group. And Nubia is south of Egypt. The Nubians.
I gotta look into that. I know almost nothing.
Hello, Squirology. What's up? And man, it's so good to be out here again. We're having fun. We're getting well fed.
We are.
And d.o.a. is cooking and Scientology. I mean, like that's almost better than like walking across the country like Forrest Gump.
I love your references. That's right. That's right.
Me in LA's hair is so cool. Like it's.
Thanks
super
for
cool.
saying. I was like, am I really going to drive down there and show up like this? Because it's so sloppy.
It's like
I slept
Lagatha
in it.
Like the Vikings.
I slept in it.
And Hell Ragnar.
Well, when I take out these braids,
People Love is a
it's
great mod.
an insane.
What up, Tenacious V?
I don't know what you call crimped look.
It's super cool. And
Apostles of Infinite Love. I want to see that. Do you know about?
we got to do some cult research.
You know-
Contextualize the Scientology.
Can you hold 1 second? I'm sorry.
Yes, you got it.
I'm so sorry.
No. You need tissue?
My nose is running.
Her nose is running.
I don't want you to look.
So,
Oh my God.
one moment here, she'll be back with you folks.
Oh my gosh, my hands now are getting so cold.
I know. We gotta get you a stick.
Oh, I had planned to go get gloves right after this because it's
Gloves.
gonna be opened, and I promised myself I'm gonna go
Gloves?
some glove store.
It's warming up though.
I'm not cold except my hands. Oh, that's another one. Nexium.
Nexium. Yeah.
Nexium. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Bob. Okay, so hello. Sorry, like freaking out. Okay. I guess I'm loud. People are staring at me.
handing out food. He's handing out food.
Nexium was very interesting because
Yeah.
Keith Raniere?
Keith Raniere.
He studied Scientology and he stole so much of Scientology and just renamed it. Like he has a name for like SPs, but it's a different name. He has a name for like, I can't even remember like.
Suppressive persons.
No, I know, but like he has a different name for that. But like he literally.
Oh, the Nixon term? Yeah.
He literally
I don't
studied
remember.
Scientology and he literally repackaged it with his own words. It's so interesting.
Synonym. Sweet Little Love says synonym. There's so many cults. I mean, I think cults are resurgent because people are lacking central like things to believe in society.
Beads,
So
sprays,
it makes
yes.
people easy,
That's true.
recruit for a cult if you don't believe in anything in the first
Aw,
place
thank
because
you.
you're disillusioned, and then the cult comes in and fills that space. Sucks you in.
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie-
Wow. Oops. I used to watch him scratch. Like he's like,
Dougie Fresh and Nubian is on the fly back in the day.
oh wow,
Yeah, I mean-
that's interesting, Adam. I'm gonna look into that.
Rastafari. It's kind of like offshoots.
Let's see.
Black Power.
I don't know anything about it, but I used to love watching Dougie Fresh scratch.
I'm well fed thanks to d.o.a.
You are? Are you Zach is saying?
Yeah, I mean, cults and superstition rise when society is not doing well, and there's so much despair in society, so much inequality, so much suffering that people are desperate for something to believe in. Dougie Fresh is a Scientologist now.
How did I not know that?
Huh.
How did I not know that? Wait, for real? That's so sad. That's so disappointing. Dougie Fresh is a Scientologist? I didn't know that. Oh, that just hurt my heart. I'm gonna need a minute for that.
They count people who've taken one class.
Yeah, they do count people that just taken a
My
class.
understanding. So
They count people like, but who knows? Oh
you took one,
man,
right?
it's always sad when I see that. Like, ouch.
did you take one? No, I was just joking. I was like, maybe you took a class?
Oh, I thought you it's like drugs. Like,
No,
what are you talking about?
no.
I unfortunately took like an acting academy that was, for like 2 or 3 years. I used to say 3 years, but then my dad was like, I don't think you were in it there. Do you ever can't figure out like times and years? Really? Okay. So I'm gonna say 2 to 3 years, but my brain was
Powerful message.
different. Let's just say that at the end of it, my brain was different.
This is pretty
I'm different after.
Yeah.
I'm different. You won't be the same after this.
But Dougie Fresh, somebody just told me that he was, he's a Scientologist now. He might be. We'll see. You know, I'm trying to avoid to like dig into this because I know I'm gonna have it all over my teeth and I'm gonna be embarrassed.
No, that's fine.
There's water.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah, there's water. Chat gets it.
We're eating it up. I mean, there's a party-sized bag of Doritos
and
there
Eric
that
too.
hasn't even been touched.
These guys are so brilliant. They said we can do some
I am
podcasts.
brilliant.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
We should all three do like.
And I'm out.
Oh, you're out?
No, I
good,
just,
Eric.
I just don't know.
Fuck her out.
He's
out.
playing.
I'm out.
He's playing.
I'm gonna get going too soon because I'm gonna go get gloves, and yeah, maybe step off it.
Gimbal?
Maybe. Focus on quotes with homie Zach. Okay, we should focus, and we got to plan some
Yeah.
because we've been talking for a while
Yeah.
about doing different things about Colts. So
I'm down.
yeah, we got to really do it. Meaning me.
Yeah.
you know?
No, I mean that. Manson.
Anti-cult.
My studio's so small, and I have to fit like my recording equipment and my camera equipment. And it's literally like from here to like the barbecue, and I'm fitting all this freaking equipment and lighting, and I fit it, but I'm like, am I really gonna have you guys come over and like judge me? I just think this is so small, Maybe your place is better.
I fit anywhere. Look at me. I fit right in. Small.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I figured out. Like, I mean, yeah, we'll make it work.
We'll make it work. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, we definitely got to do it.
Chat needs to pay for a
Let's see.
studio space. Or something.
I have one that's ready to go. I'm dreaming of it. I'm trying to coerce you into it. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, I wish. Yeah, no.
Right. I forget.
Get the Scientologist to pay.
What does that say? You can spell. No,
Are
I'm
we
not
doing
tricking.
this again?
No, I swear to God.
I know-
No,
'cause I know you.
100%. I'm not doing it. I'm not tricking you.
Don't forget
Lyndon.
Yeah,
How do you pronounce it?
Lyndon LaRouche. He was a fringe candidate who he went to jail on tax evasion or something like that. He's a fringe American political figure.
Oh yeah.
but-
But kind of like a culty kind of guy.
I think maybe I don't remember too much about him. That's like before both of us, but like yeah, he was one of those types of people.
I'm gonna have to look into.
Yeah,
Let's see.
like they got him on some kind of tax charges. Also, be a great way for a bigger audience. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I agree with that.
We're watching you, watching us, watching you.
Because I always wondered, do people only want to see Scientology here, or do they want to talk about like other cults and like compare it maybe to Scientology? And the feedback I get is like people seem to be open to talking about other things too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
some people are open to.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I realized that wasn't candy.
Oh, he just logged off.
Oh, you thought it was?
Yeah.
You're like,
I did.
like this is a good candy. People are open to a lot of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Almost 1 a.m. at the place where he's at, and he says he wanted to get on
Political.
the
Oh, political cult. That's.
yeah, I think that's a good comment. If they're talking about LaRouche.
I gotta look into that.
We have a political cult right now. I mean, that's another conversation. But
Yeah.
there's a famous book called The True Believer by I think it was Eric.
I'm not at home asleep like you guys.
It's about like fascism and like having that pure belief in
So A-Aron.
that has no basis in reality. It's about the mind and anyway.
Very interesting. I'm gonna look into that.
What's up, Adam?
I mean, I'm odd.
You just jump over here like just because I go offline. Let's jump over to
A-Aron's all
Wiener.
over the place.
Yeah.
You hating? No.
No, I love your show.
I
No, I'm just kidding, I'm
love it.
kidding.
I love it. We have a squirrel
I was-
cookout. We have
I'm just
A-Aron
kidding
on
as
the
well.
stream.
Both good.
And
Yeah, collaborative.
it's not even that cold.
Yeah.
It is not that cold.
We could do an advice thing too. I think that'd be fun. Just like advice on people's whatever. Like, hey, what should I?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. What kind of job should I get? We could, I feel
Yeah.
like you and I would have fun doing that. Like,
Yeah, we should.
Or what's a good vacation spot? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
What's your guys' favorite place in the world to vacation at?
Right, exactly.
We're gonna do some random questions. What's your favorite place? Let's see if we get some unique comments. They're not disappearing. That's true.
I wasn't expecting them
Let's
to
see.
say that there was no
Let's see who tells us first.
all the cops were here all day yesterday.
Comparing.
How many different ways they attempt to try to beat us
California,
bullshit.
Cancun, India.
Nice.
Consistent at all. That's why I like to keep.
Oh, gosh, it's still there. I have no idea. My phone just closed. Sorry about that. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I've been hearing Goa, India. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I think so. Oh, Italy. Oh, yes, Italy's amazing. I went through Italy. San Marino. On the beach anywhere, right?
I hear sirens.
Oh, jeez, here we go. Carmel.
These stickers here.
Tahoe. Ooh, Russia. Ooh, yes. Oh, I stayed in Vietnam last year for like 3 months. Amazing. Thailand was amazing too. I went to Thailand a couple years ago. Uh-oh, here we go. I should have streamed. I wasn't a streamer. Oh no. They're really coming for us? Are they really coming for us? How are we doing? Oh, no. They turned the corner. Okay.
Not us.
Oh. Okay.
Not us.
Whew. If I was a streamer last year, I would have had a great stream because I literally by myself got on the back of a bike and challenged myself. Took like 12 days to drive through like half of Vietnam. I got a lot on video. You're streaming my stream. You're streaming my stream. I better do something good.
What's up, A-Aron?
I better do something. Oh, the pressure.
Do something right. Do something good. Do something good.
Just.
Do something good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you, A-Aron. Thank you so much. What up? Thank you for streaming my stream.
Yeah.
All right, now we gotta talk about something interesting. Let's see. What's interesting?
Yeah.
d.o.a.
d.o.a.
d.o.a. is always interesting. A-Aron streaming our stream. So
Cool.
we're chatting
We got the journalist here.
about different cults and different cult leaders and the similarities and differences. A-Aron dropped some knowledge about Manson. And then we went off on, or at least I did in my brain, of the differences and similarities between Manson,
You
David
said so,
David
rest of the
Miscavige, and L. Ron Hubbard.
Cults of personality. Like that song. I mean,
They say make A-Aron a mod, and then he wants to see the burgers.
He wants to see the burgers?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
then.
think they're cooking though.
Okay, let's see the burgers. Ooh,
only
actually,
one.
this is a nice warm. Okay.
I think it's
That's how good they are. That's how good they are.
Ones are roasting, but the rest of them are cooked up into here. So
Oh, there they are.
yeah,
Oh my
there's
goodness
the fresh
gracious.
cheeseburgers. So
Put that one in there.
yeah,
Mhm.
before it burns up. So we got one more burger to go.
That's all d.o.a. That's all the man right here.
It's continuing.
Good, that's like a hockey
You
puck.
can come out. You can get yourself a cheeseburger. You can get.
They
a
think
hot
it looks
dog,
burnt. No.
Got sodas,
No,
got
no, no.
waters.
It's perfect.
They didn't fall on the ground though, did it?
No.
Okay, I'll eat it. I like burnt ones.
So
So,
I mean, Scientology can't be. It's not gonna happen.
so yeah, what's the differences between, oh, that's what I would ask. Let's see, gonna say hi. Okay, cool. Yes, go say hi. A-Aron's trying to say hi to you.
Hey.
I know, and you, he's jumping in.
here?
Yeah. I think he's gonna jump in yours.
Is Layla with you? I mean Layla.
Cookout.
I saw Danny and Leah live. Well,
Hollywood,
Danny.
California. And
So yeah,
He's doing a
let's
Scientology.
see.
Nice.
That's so nice of A-Aron to come and support us. I know he's a busy guy.
This is funny. He's restreaming.
He's
Yeah? Oh, he's restreaming ours?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So he's watching us, watching him, watching us.
Yes, we're watching him watch.
I should have kept going, but
I know, and then right when he streams here, I'm all, I have no thoughts. Oh, thank you. I don't think so, but thank you.
Wild. We got A-Aron floating around.
Say hi to me.
And,
You as-
you know, what are you going to do when Aaron Smith 11 pops up in your chat?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What
It's
you
like
gonna
God
do?
showing up. It's like
There they are. There they are.
You ever see that movie, The Hackers?
Busy, busy, busy.
Movie with Angelina
Let's say
Jolie.
it one more time. Underscore.
Yeah,
No name D.
Very sad.
The Truman Show.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one. That's the one with Jim Carrey, right?
Yep. That's true. Yeah, what's the difference between Jim Jones? I'm gonna try to think of like different ones. Jim, well, what's the similarities between Jim Jones and L. Ron Hubbard? We'll go there. I see a lot there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a ton there.
The cult of personality. I mean, they're
The defender.
they're the same person basically. One was
Oh, there's Daddy.
I mean,
Yeah.
different but the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Jenny's here.
It's always the same. It's just over and over again. It's the
Always
same.
the same, and it's the same like
person.
it's the same person on the way up, on the top, and on the way down. You know what I mean?
That's right.
The meat's in here.
Right.
I got you, A-Ron.
Boom.
Hi.
Oh, hey, how are you? Yay! You guys are here. A-Aron's been jumping. And- oh.
A-Ron's about to come over here.
It's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. Don't do the cult.
Did Layla and her sister go home?
You don't have to read.
They're like, it's a cult.
Oh, it's gone.
It's a cult. It's una secta.
Una secta.
I like that word.
Don't go to the
It's
cult.
una secta.
That's una secta. Don't go to the cult.
Jim Jones has better teeth.
Dying.
Well,
Dying.
Well said.
Dying of lots of response.
there's a difference. They said Jim Jones has better teeth than Ron
Is that what they said?
That's a good one. I like that.
Beautiful evening here.
You were walking around with that. Yeah.
I know. A-Aron is making the rounds. You never know when he's gonna pop up. So
Yeah, I know.
I like this. This is very clever. You know, and now that I have him a mod, I'll know in advance that it's A-Aron himself and not you know, typical trolling.
I could have kept streaming. I was tired, man. I was like, that's it.
Let's see. Ask
So if I
Sam
knew Aaron was
about
gonna
his.
restream, I would've kept going.
No.
Before you started streaming?
Yeah, occasionally.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at
Because
myself.
like the Daddy Master's trial, and then like we
Yep, okay.
and, Michael Moore.
Yeah.
And then before that, I was really following the Corey Politics
Okay.
Let's see.
because there's some connections
My hands are
with-
always freezing. I don't know. And I'm gonna go get gloves. I say it every day, but tonight is the night.
Oh, fire it
Let's
up.
see.
Like restream. Yeah.
I pulled out my fucking space onesie and I'm like,
They know we're here.
What do you got?
Let's see. Who else is there? There's someone in my brain. I'm so tired. We're missing like a cult. We're missing a cult that we need to talk about.
Fire truck came out.
Who are we missing?
It's covered, Tori.
It's coming to. Let's see. Hold on.
Next up is swatting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What
Let's
happened?
see.
What's going on?
Actually, already have.
Who am I missing? Oh,
Swatting, there's another SWAT
I
call.
like choosing like smaller cults too, but
Yeah, they're blinkers.
Love has won.
They did it to.
I haven't seen the documentary, but I was watching even when she was alive and comparing that. And that is so interesting. That one is so interesting.
Like,
Oh.
is it squatting?
Yeah, circulation. It's true.
Like, it could be.
So do people actually pay the cab driver to show up, and then if you guys reject it, that's still something they have to pay for? I don't know.
Have you seen Love Has Won?
I was asked to go live again.
Smaller Colts, but
And,
same thing.
so I'm going
Very
live
interesting. Twin Flame Colt is like, I just started watching things about that a few months ago.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
That's still like popping. Like it's not. I don't know. It's not that huge, but it's very interesting. Check out Twin Flame.
The problem
Colt.
is I'm tapped out. I said everything. What else do I say? I'm tapped out. I just did.
Just on Colts. We could, right? We could make the podcast just on Colts. Then I'll have to change the name
I don't think
to
anyone's
my channel.
How many batteries do you guys go through? How many charges do you guys go through on a night? Like, let's say you do a long 8-hour night.
Feel free to jump in.
I
like, comment, subscribe.
maybe one, but I do like 4-6 hours.
Okay.
But only if my phone's already charged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go for
Yeah.
So you don't have to reconnect it to your
But
charger.
like 4 to 6. I think I did like 7 or 8 hour once, but I was in my studio.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
So I had it plugged in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. No, okay, I see d.o.a. sometimes
What's up,
does like
guys?
17 hours.
Yo, yeah, no, he's
He's
a powerhouse. I admire him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We're showing everyone what's happening out here, so I just want to say hi.
Let's
yeah,
see.
what's going on?
Ruby
but
lady that's been in the news. Yes, Ruby lady. Ruby lady that's been in the news.
Up
Yes,
there.
Ganja girl. That is, thank you. And I love that you mentioned that because
Zach, did you guys
that's the kind of stuff that I like to look at.
Doug.
I like to look
Yeah,
at
but
big
Doug-
Colts,
Just Doug isn't here.
like, successful Colts, and then compare them to smaller things that you wouldn't
Let me know when
normally
Aaron,
compare. The Ruby
comes in.
Colt, it was
Maybe just
yes,
I'll
it
talk
was
for a
the
bit and then let y'all.
I don't want to offend anybody, but it was a sect of Mormon, and she was nothing against Mormon, but she was like a trusted
What's that
psychologist
my other phone?
who, for
Sorry,
years,
look at this.
was pretty much abusing her power
tired.
and doing abusive things in her practice. And
It was good.
oh my gosh, I've been watching it, but my brain's not working. But yes, that's very interesting because Ruby is trying to say in court now that she is coming out of basically this brainwashing, that she was brainwashed and manipulated. Now, do we believe her? A lot of people did. I don't know. But she's claiming that she was brainwashed.
Do we use a tablet tire
No, for your screen.
for our screens?
Yeah, for your stream.
Oh wait,
Money.
Is that what it is?
the day bells. That is another one.
I mean, I have
That's
I have a
another
GoPro.
one.
I
And
can't switch
thank
this, but I need
God
internet connection.
that Ruby didn't end up that way with the day bells, because they said the kid that escaped Ruby's house was so in bad shape that her kids could have been, maybe, it's so awful to say, maybe they weren't going to be KILLED, but they didn't think that they would have made it if they would have kept going under these conditions. They treated them like they called like in the camp. So yeah, the day bells, total cult, cult mind. Oof, I'm shaking, I'm cold. Ruby Frank, yeah. So Ruby Frank, yeah, it was, this is the 8 passengers girl. It was the other lady though, that was the trusted therapist or whatever. And she would come, she would be referred and she would come into people's lives. There's several different families that talk about this. And she just hated men. She would always say like they are, she would immediately try to say that the men were all sex addicts and addicted to porn. One guy said that just because he did a double take to a girl, that she said to his wife that he was dangerous, and separated them, and she would convince the women that their husbands are dangerous, they need to be separated, and then go through all this kind of crap. And I think she got her license suspended because one of the men ended up suing her, and she just really destroyed his life. I mean, I think that she claimed these men did other horrific things, and also she abused her was it Ruby's niece or her niece, that ended up having to live with her for like a year. On Mormon Stories, she does, I forgot her name, but maybe you guys have seen this. She speaks out about it and says that Ruby needs to take responsibility for her actions, but the real ringleader, she describes this lady, I forgot her name, but you guys probably already told me, is like the cult leader, and it's all her doing, it's all her ideas. And when you watch them in court, when you watch their they gave their apologies before sentencing, how different that lady's was versus Ruby's. It's really interesting. Sorry, my brain's stopping, but I'm gonna get organized and write it all down so we can have a discussion on that one. That's very interesting. Have a good night. Jody. Oh my God, thank you. That's why my brain was like, I know this name. Yep, Jody. What she did to torture these kids was insane. And how you get the parents on board with that and they think that they're doing good is the cult mind, I mean, we all know all the similarities of that to Scientology. Like, you think that you're doing it for the greater good. You think that other things aren't important enough, that this is the most important thing. And I mean, one of the worst cases of me hearing about how parents can get brainwashed to think this is okay is Children of God. When I hear what they did, and I can't think that every single parent was just a pedo or a sociopath. I have to think that somehow their brains went from one place and got convinced that this was okay. But that's another deep dive. So interesting. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, Zach has a lot of insight about it. If you guys look at Mormon Stories, Jody's niece, very courageous girl, she had to live with Jody for a year when she was like 16, and she went through all the abuses, and she told her parents about it, and she doesn't have a good relationship with her parents. And so when this all went down, it's just like she has some kind of redemption, but it's been a roller coaster for her, and it's one of the most interesting interviews, and shed so much light on what she went through. And then you can kind of see what Ruby's kids were going through her own story. Very interesting. Let's see. Whew, I'm so cold. I'm getting cold. I might have to go home soon and get some sleep. I stayed up till like 7 a.m. just forcing myself to like clean my studio and try to make it organized to do in-studio stuff and my recordings. And so, so we can do this. But I might have to go to sleep because my brain is slow tonight. You guys are so much fun. I'm probably going to get off pretty soon. And I love you all mucho. I'm going to review all the suggestions when I get back to my studio. I'm going to choose one. I think we've probably chosen Manson. We've probably chosen Manson to start. I'm going to read everything about the Glen Close. I'm going to read the Prims.
Maybe they got tired of spotting us.
This, God, I have so much to do. And then I got to get organized and think about what's a good time to do this. 'Cause, you know, I don't want to do it during the, you know, the protest.
It's Sunday.
When we're out and about. But do I really want to torture you guys and keep you up all night? Yeah, I do.
All night.
All night.
All night long.
But I love you guys. I'm going to get off. I'm going to go buy Miss some gloves. Randy C. Woo! That was for you, Randy. Have a good night, guys. And a big shout out to A-Aron. Thank you. That was really, what a treat that you're supporting us like this and jumping on our streams. And I know you're very busy. I will see you tomorrow. You know what? We are getting so many honks. Well, actually, I don't even know if that one was for us, but we're going to claim it. Yeah. I think they were just honking at the person in front of them, but that's okay. I'll take it.
On a Sunday night?
That's right.
What's
Woo!
the you can get gloves on a Sunday night?
I think you just go to anywhere, like Target or Ross or Walmart, anywhere, right?
Yeah, I mean, depending on like what you buy.
Oh, I can get like stupid gloves. I don't care.
Stupid gloves.
Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night. I love you. Bye.
You get this phone holder so you can hold the stick instead of having to balance.